Okay folks, so some stuff has changed, and I'm going to explain it now briefly. Last night, I went around the Calmlands collecting animals. I also ended up going back to Macalania and collecting some animals there, and then I went back to the Thunder Plains and collected some animals there. I also made the mistake of talking to an NPC who I didn't know who he was, and it summoned Dark Ixion. Yes, the Dark Aeons are active because when we go back, that's what's gonna happen. I didn't realise that was going to happen. It's been a while since I've played those creatures, and you can't run away from the Dark Aeons. So Dark Ixion cast Thundarger, which is the most powerful thunder spell in the game that you will never get because it's unique to them. It did 99,999 to everybody in sequence because he just did it 1, 2, 3, killed my entire party, game over screen, and I lost 2 hours. So that was kind of fucking annoying, but it happened. What I've done, you see, because I was getting a lot of levels, a lot of sphere levels, I didn't want to become too strong because I don't want to be smashing the game. I want it to still be quite interesting. So I've intentionally not used the sphere levels. After a while, I was like, this is kind of silly now, so I stopped, and that's why I've got so many of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the next few levels without using them, just in case we're too strong. But another thing I did was I got the Cloudy Mirror, and I got the Celestial Mirror, which enables us to get the ultimate weapons. So the first of them I got was that one, which involves doing a bunch of chocobo training, and the reason I didn't do it on camera, guys, is because it's complete and utter dog shit. And it's dog shit for a few reasons. It's luck based, it's random, and I hate it. So there you go. But in the end I got 16 balloons, I hit 1 bird, and I ended up getting it. It took about half an hour. In my experience, you'll either get it the first attempt or it'll take 1,000. That's kind of how it is. It's complete random, it's bullshit. It's not up to you, it's up to the game. You just need a lucky run, that's all you need. So I got that, and of course did the races in the temples and things, so I could get the mirrors and what have you, and it enabled me to get Nirvana for Yuna. But we can't power them up yet because we don't have the specific sigils. Or do we? We'll have to go and have a look. I'll show you where you go to get the stuff. But I'll show you what we've captured too, because we've got a fight on here waiting for us that we should really take on to see what it is. So once you collect... What's my fucking computer doing, man? Fuck off with that. I do not want Microsoft Office Start 2010. Right. So this is really frustrating too. I captured 10 of everything I was fighting in Macalania, yet I didn't fight that, whatever that is, or those two, or that, which is... they must be rare. In the Thunder Plains, this makes perfect sense. I captured everything except for the cactuars, because I didn't do the quest for it yet. But that's not a problem once you know how to do it. And then there's of course the Calmlands, where I need 4 more Anacondas, and I need 2 Malboros and 2 Chimera Brains. But... Chimera Geist. This could be rough. So once you get 10 of every creature, it enables you to fight a special arena version of a creature. And I did not put my right weapons on, which is kind of bad news. But does this work? It does not. So we can't instantly kill it. Never mind. I don't even know what our good weapons are now, because I've had this on for so long. Right, let's pop that on. We don't want Kimari. Kimari's not so good. She's got a lot of weapons. And let's elemental reels in. See how much that does. He's probably got a good immunity to water, which is not cool. So before I hit him with anything, let's find out what we can hit him with. And hope he doesn't kill everybody on the next turn. Is he completely immune to elements? So this could be funny. Yeah, I was expecting something along the lines of that. This guy might be a little bit out of our league at the moment. But we're not going to give up just yet. I was hoping Riku would be fast enough to get a couple additional turns, but that is not the case. So, I'll have her use a high potion on Auron. Oh gosh, this could be bad. Can it just do physical? Yeah. Can we delay Buster you? I love how this guy's effectively set me up here. He's like, do you want to take it on for free? Yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. Let's get my entire party murdered brutally. And then this motherfucker gets 2 turns. Wow, even if it did hit, it wouldn't delay him enough. That's crazy. So I predict here, I'm going to revive somebody, and it's going to do Aqua Breath, and it's going to kill us both. Or Thundara. Oh my gosh! So, yeah, underestimating might be a very key word here. I actually thought we might be able to kill this guy. I don't want to start messing about with summons though. I'd rather just take my lumps. I wonder if Water Strike will do no damage. Let's have a see. I don't see this doing any damage. Oh, it did. Interesting. Oh, there it was. Please don't game over that. It's arena, surely. Oh, thank you. But the moral of the lesson, folks, is you have to be quite strong to come back here. Or at least prepared, which I wasn't, but I'm not going to make excuses. We got our asses handed to us, but that is the joy of the arena. It's going to be in the reverse very shortly when we come back, because the arena is what you're going to use to get strong, and if this series continues to do well, which I hope it does, you might be seeing a lot more of the arena. But I put, once you capture one of every fiend in this area, it gives you the ability to put Death Strike on a weapon. So put it on whoever's your best hitter or most reliable, and then hopefully he'll kill things for you. That's kind of how I've been doing it. But I need a Chocobo. Which means I have to run across this entire plane. Bollocks. Because we're going to go to the Magus Sisters Temple, which is where I did a race to get the Cloudy Mirror. But that Chocobo race, man. I remember being a kid and hating it to death. Because I was stuck on it for a few hours. And I was afraid it was going to be the exact same last night. Because there's times when you get really bad RNG and there's nothing you can do at all. You're just doomed to not do well. Is it Blizzaga that I use on these guys? I can't remember. Something worth knowing as well, the Marlboros that are on this field are not the bad ones, they're the good ones. And you can tell the bad ones from the good ones because of the colour of them. Good ones are brown, bad ones are blue. I'm hoping that this beast dies. No? How about now? This one? No. That means they've got over 10,000 life. Oh, very close to it at least. Bloody hell. There we go. So that should be 9, which means this will be 10. So we've got all the Chimera brains, we just need 2 more Marlboros and is it 4 more Anacondas, which seem to spawn near the area, the opening of this area. But I was watching the Kingdom Hearts 2 speedruns at AGDQ, Awesome Games, yeah, AGDQ 2015. And they did 2 runs, they did Critical Mode, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix speedrun, and then they did the Level 1 Critical Mode Data Org fights, and if you've never seen those speedruns before, they're pretty amazing to watch, but the most impressive part about it was they did it deathless.
Farewell.
The Data Org fight, that is. The campaign speedrun was deathless up until the end, but it's very easy to die on critical mode if you've ever played it. So yeah, one thing you'll find with this is you tend to run it... Oh, by the way, I don't have Flee, which is really fucking frustrating, because I missed it somehow at the beginning. So once I've captured things and I don't want to fight them, I can't get rid of them. Which is really, really annoying. Yeah, I somehow managed to not pick it up as I was making those opening moves on the sphere grid. I think I was too concerned at getting down a path that led to quick hit. Alright, let's have a look. Is that enough to kill you? It is. See ya. It'd be nice if the area was split up into territories so you could guarantee what enemies you would get. That would make capturing things considerably easier and less luck dependent, but there's not much you can do about that. I'm going to hit the save point, then I'm going to buy some Phoenix Downs because we're running a bit low. And I have a lot of money, as you see. So money's not an object at all. When we get to Omega Ruins, there's going to be mimics, and they're going to give you all the money you could ever dream of. Probably want to go around this way. I always found Tidus's shoe sound on this level to be a bit strange. Sounds like he's treading in like a marsh. That looks like it could be Anacondas. Awesome. That's what Death Touch does. Absolutely amazing. I'd love to get it on everybody, but that's just not the world we live in. Yet. Yeah, cheeky bastard. Well, he tried, didn't he? The good news is, when I went back to Macalania and the Thunder Plains, I was getting barely any sphere points, so it wasn't like I was accidentally leveling up while I was doing things. Well, that's useful. But this guy's dangerous. Not as dangerous as my memory of these creatures, but dangerous enough to warrant being careful with it. It's also got a lot of life too. It can survive about 20,000 points worth of damage. So I'm going to bring Lulu in. But I need to be careful because last time I killed it. Because Lulu does a lot of damage. But when it gets its next attack, it's going to hit me with Bad Breath. And Bad Breath fucking sucks. But this should capture it. Oh no, we're going to get Bad Breath. Well, I know it's rolling dices now. So Bad Breath gives you pretty much every status effect in the game. And Confusion and Berserk mean that a lot of the time you can't get control of your party. And you'll probably die. But as long as you get control of one person, you can bring Yuna in, and then she can use Asuna or Remedy. But the damage done up until that part can be very severe. And of course they're blind, so their attacks aren't hitting. Until he did that, which was awesome, Oren. Thank you. It's a nasty enemy. Very nasty. Like when we get to Omega Dungeon, that thing will kill us. Because it does it immediately. You have to have initiative on to get out of the way of it. And then you have to kill it before it gets its turn. There's no getting around it, because we don't have ribbon, so... Excuse me. What am I doing? Oh, this is where Calibald was anyway. But he won't let me down because I have to win that race again. It's a really fucking stupid mechanic. If you leave the Calmlands, you have to win that race again. Oh, awesome. This is going really well. Not that we're going to be able to kill what we get for getting them all, but still. It's nice to have them. Because that's what I'm going to have to do when your guys aren't watching, capture all the animals. Some of them are an absolute nightmare. Don Tomberries, Simmers, a couple of other ones that are quite rare. I apologise in advance if any of these sneezes or mouth noises or sinusy sounds get left in the commentaries. We're effectively on video 45, and it's a lot of editing, and because of the way that I scrub through the footage, because I'm editing a lot of videos at the moment, sometimes the little bits get lost, and because I'm not going back in and doing commentary, I can't hear them. Because believe it or not, folks, I don't sit back afterwards and listen through my entire commentaries because I make too many now. Back in the golden days when I first started, I listened to every single one I did, and I used to check it that way, but it got to the point where, you know, I was spending all day doing it, and I can't really afford that at the moment. And I'm going the wrong way. But that Chocobo race, the game moves your Chocobo for you when you hit invisible walls, which is bullshit. The controls are absolutely horrendous, which is bullshit. The trainer almost always starts in front of you, which is bullshit, and can steal all the balloons unless you go on the right path. And then the birds. The birds, goodness me. They don't get much worse than them birds. But you can't get frustrated, guys. You've just got to look at it as, that was a bad pattern, I wasn't going to get it anyway, and just keep doing it. The good news is you don't have to keep running back or anything. It's quite fast to repeat. So just turn your brain off for an hour and you'll get it. Hopefully you'll get it your first attempt. It does happen like that. If you get a good pattern and the birds don't hit you and the trainer takes all the hits, you might be okay. Oh, I found a Jet Sphere as well last night. So you're going to miss out on that, unfortunately. It was just the introduction of Jecht to Braska, because Jecht is in prison, I assume for being drunkenly disorderly, and Oren and Braska come and rescue him. And of course Oren's not pleased, because he's been disrespectful. That sphere there starts this race, but there's no real reason to do it, I don't think, anymore. I don't actually know if there's any other items to get on that race. But in here is the triple signal, or the triple sign. And I believe this is going to be Belgemine, and it's going to be the fight with the Magus sisters.
Welcome, Yuna. What is this place? Rimium Temple. Once a great religious center in the Calm Lands, lost after the battle with Sin.
And this is your home? What? You got something against company?
It's a long story. Easier perhaps to show you.
She's got a nice husky
You're
voice.
dead too.
Don't send me just yet. There is still one thing left for me to do here.
I wonder what killed her.
With the help I can give, a young summoner might just be able to defeat Sin. Well,
I wonder if she killed Sin.
I challenge you. If you cannot beat me, you'll never beat Sin.
That's not technically true. I don't need to fight Sin with just Aeons. My team is actually pretty good at this point. What? I don't want to summon that.
I will. Now, are you ready?
Oh, it's asking me which one she wants to heal, I guess. So I probably should have done the sphere grid before this, because this might be tough. Because my Yuna's not so strong.
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Okay. So I really like Shiva, so we're going to go with Shiva. I just wish Shiva's MP was a little bit higher. I love that shot. Take my coat, bitch. I'll handle this. Hang on a second, is that not a limit break? How the fuck did it do that? You cheater. You murdering murderer. Maybe it just becomes a normal attack. That's the limit break I remember though, that. I don't know why. It just is. Should we... YOLO. Oh, bollocks. Dodge it, please dodge it. Oh, you're beautiful. But it's going to do that other thing, and we might not dodge that. Oh, maybe not. Shit. That was such a waste of Shiva, that. Fucking Veil for. Well, might as well get the big guy out before she summons Bahamut. We can't use him. Oh, he's got daggers. What a guy.
Stop. That is enough.
That is enough. Oh, so you don't have to fight her other
You
Aeons?
have made some progress, and for that, I'm glad.
Just a super powerful
Take this.
veil form.
It may.
Aeon Soul. I don't know what that does. Possessing the Aeon Soul allows you to raise the Aeon's stats. Oh, I remember this. I thought they just raised with the summoner. Maybe this is a... Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. I approve. Don't you think we could have done with this maybe earlier on? Like when we first met you? Yeah, that's a cool idea, but it's way too late. Nice, lightning gems.
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter.
Bollocks, have I just triggered another fight? Fuck that. So I'm gonna do Sphere Grid for Yuna because she's weak. Oh, she's only got one path. Bollocks. She's definitely really weak. Ah, I can't even get anything. Motherfuck. So I assume it's gonna give us an opportunity to fight them all individually, which is cool. Because if that was a gauntlet fight, we'd get our ass
Shall we
slapped.
see how well your training serves you?
Yeah, let's do this. Please heal Shiva. Oh, I get to pick who I fight. I get it.
Very well. Now, are you ready?
I am ready. Let's do it. I need. Oh, bollocks! I should have put it on short summon. I'm sorry, guys. You might wonder why I'm not grand summoning. I don't know why I'm not grand summoning. I'm just not. My throat is really dry too, so I apologise for that.
Choose your Aeon.
I will. There's a lot of features of this high-def remake that you'd think could have been better. Cutscene skips, vignette skips, none of it. What does that do? Delays movement. I wonder if it works. It's probably immune, but I'll try it. Yeah, definitely immune. This should hurt though. Ah, I suppose it kind of does. Not quite as much as that though. Fuck, I'm gonna be constantly healing racing at this moment. Wow, it hit me, motherfucker. That's the stuff we wanted to avoid. But apparently not. Ooh. Forgot about that. That's what I need to do. Null. Mess about with the Null Blaze. It was really useful last time. Next time I get 2 turns, Null Blaze and then we'll attack. That's what we wanted. Alright, Null Blaze. On your pretty self. And then Blizzara on you. And of course he does a physical attack. Oh no! Shit! Could have been terrible. Yeah, physical attack is really lacking. That's why I've not been using it, because Yuna's stats are lacking, so her Aeons will be too. It's a symbiotic relationship, you see. Do I risk another hit to get those 2 turns, or do I do the limit? So we know that that guarantees 1,000 damage, even though it doesn't delay him, so it's better than the standard attack. Oh wow, it did 2, awesome. And then we'll hit him with Diamond Dust. Now this guy seems to have a ton of life, so it's not over. But it's all good. We'll drop in Bahamut again, we'll get him to use some dagger spells. And then after this fight, I'll put it on short summons. Very close to having his overdrive. Did that kill him? Wow, did you notice how it didn't look like he was injured? I didn't see a stance change. Very strange.
Stop. That is...
What? I did nothing. He was weak.
Ah, you have made some progress. Take this.
Nice. I like this woman. No. Config. Short.
If you've got what it takes to beat sin. Very well.
What is the weakness of...
Now, are you
I don't
ready?
even know. Water, I think. Water's lightning's weakness. I don't have a water summon. I don't think, anyway. I'm just gonna summon Bahamut. He's my strongest guy. He's my go-to dude. A little bit swifter there. Still elaborate though. I think I'd have made it slightly punchier. Here you go. Conduct that, you sacker bastards. Let's check see if Blizzaga does decent damage. Yeah, water is definitely the way to go. The dude is so good. What does that mean? Dragon Ball Z. Oh! Right on the tip of my penis. thing with this guy though is he can't heal like the last one could. He doesn't have a healing spell. He's just really angry. So, there's nothing I can do. Oh, that's a shame. It makes the limit break short as well. Oh, it broke damage limit as if. I forgot about that. Wow. I'm surprised we're still alive after that. So Bahamut has a natural ability to break damage limit. Very useful to know. How are we still alive? This is crazy. We've had this. Bag of dicks. And we're out. So I get the feeling that the standard attack will miss because it's quite evasive. So we'll do Impulse and then we'll take the hit and bring out Shiva. Is he gonna do it? He is. I love how it turns him around. Like those NASA astronaut training machines. I forget the name of them, man. Some kind of like centrifugal... I don't know. Here comes Mr. Lover, Lover, Lover. Copper this. God, I love Shiva. Is it dead? So close. That is a cool looking design on that creature.
That is enough. You take this.
Chocobo feathers. That gives you auto haste, I believe. Ten lunar curtains. 3 light curtains. Oh no, is that how many I have? I think that's how many I have. But onwards and upwards.